I don't even think I remember how to even start these videos anymore. It's been so long since we've had a new episode of The Masked Singer or a tease for a new season, season 14. But guess what? We just had a new trailer with a new costume and a mess load of information. So it's time for you to come back, get away from school for the day. I can't believe we went through a whole summer. And let's finally talk about The Masked Singer. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, you give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. First and foremost, welcome back. It's been a while, and technically speaking, The Masked Singer does not officially start for another over 2 months, which is kind of crazy to think about. Because even though the show doesn't start for another 2 months, they're filming right now. Like literally, today is one of the filming days. It's gonna be happening later on this day. And I want to put this out here before you start diving into anything. Keep an eye on your favorite celebrity. If they happen to have a tour and maybe they're off for the past or the next week and a half, or maybe your favorite celebrity who never goes to LA just so happens to be visiting LA and their schedule's kind of wonky. Maybe they post a selfie and it looks like they're in a studio lot. You're like, wait a minute, they're a singer. What are they doing at some kind of back lot? Keep all of these things in mind because on The Masked Singer this season, we're promised a major celebrity and a lot of other, one really extremely massive celebrity, but a lot of other smaller celebrities that are still important. We're gonna leave it at that. And we'll talk about what that means, my guess, at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and break down what we've seen so far. Now, I will be honest with you, there really isn't that much information out there. There is a 10-second trailer, which we'll play in a second, but there is some information slowly making their way out. First and foremost, did you know that you can attend a taping of The Masked Singer for free? Yeah, if you live in LA, or maybe you're okay with taking a train or a bus or a plane over to go to LA, there are free tickets right now on the website called OnCameraAudiences.com. You click on The Masked Singer and it brings you with all the dates. This is usually how we actually get a lot of information because they usually type on here like, hey, we've got this date and this date and that date. Today, for example, they're filming at 5 p.m. Pacific time. There is some information they give on this website, not really much. I could read it for you where it just says, Season 14 is here. Join us for all new season. Don't miss the chance to see the brand new characters first. Get your tickets now. Masked Singer Super Sleuths. This is kind of like the same speech they gave us on this website every year. Rolling out the red carpet for an extraordinary season with bigger themes coming this season. Be the first to see the brand new characters and discover who's behind the mask. This season, we're offering Masked Singer fans the opportunity to witness the magic unfold live with exclusive studio audience tickets. We've seen this before. And they really don't give much information except for the fact that we can see the dates. So right now, the dates that are out there for October 27th, October 30th. No, they're not filming a Halloween episode because remember, this is airing in the wintertime into the spring. Then with November 1st, 6th, 7th, 16th, and 22nd. I could have sworn that there was other dates, but I am not seeing that right now. It could be possible that they're gonna go through December. Let me double check one more time. I don't really see much here. And they changed studios. It's now back over at Fox Studios. Before it was at Red Studios, now it's at Fox Studios in LA, which is kind of neat. So enough of hey, this is what stuff's going on in the background. What's going on in the front? Well, we are finally getting some of the theme information. So according to on-camera audiences, they kind of email out people information about said things. And the way that they do it is because they want people to dress up. So let's just say that it was maybe one airing towards the Super Bowl. Okay. I think, is Fox hosting the Super Bowl this year? Whoever network is. And long story short, they want everyone to be dressed up in football gear. Or maybe their favorite NFL team. Or something like that. They will email out like, hey guys, if you're coming for this taping, make sure you wear X, Y, and Z. And so what we have found in some of these themes, we found because on-camera audiences email them out to people. So the first three we know, the first one is Twilight Night. That is for the 27th, today's filming. Next is Spice Girls Night, which I am super excited about. You know, my generation of Masked Singer fans know every single Spice Girls Night. Wannabe plays in my head on repeat constantly. Not really quite sure, but that one's going to be on October 30th. And then next one, which I think is very interesting, it's very fitting, it's Ozzy Osbourne theme night. So I'm assuming they're going to go through and have all of his hits. If you remember something, his daughter was on The Masked Singer. So this is fitting because A, he just passed. It's very upsetting, obviously. But his daughter was a part of the show. And so to honor him and honor her, this kind of works out. Now, those are the first three. I don't know if you want to consider them officially confirmed because they are kind of taken from people from behind the scenes that are putting things online. But yeah, they are kind of confirmed. Now, I'm really liking these. Now, when it said the Twilight theme, I'm also confused with that. Are we talking about Twilight like the movie series Twilight? Like, is that what we're going for here? Which is, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that is, or Twilight as in like sunsetting and Twilight with the stars and all that. I don't know. That's why you let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I am hyped for Spice Girls Night. Oh my gosh. See, there's not many episodes where I'm singing to the TV. But that's going to be one of them. I'm just like, oh my God, yeah. I'll sing of this. This looks like a lot of fun. All right, now I know what you're saying. Joey, can you just get to the point? You told us that a 10-second clip with a brand new costume was just released as a tease. It was only 10 seconds. It aired in two different versions, one physically on the TV, another one, it was a vertical, so which tells me it was either on Facebook or it was on Instagram. To be honest with you, you guys have been amazing sending me a bunch of stuff, so I don't even know which one that one was on. But the one I want to share with you is going to be from YouTube. This is mostly because it looks better in the format here on YouTube. So let's play the clip. It's really only 10 seconds long. We can kind of watch it together.
What?
Okay, kind of,
No
that's
way.
interesting. What is happening there?
The Masked Singer is back!
Okay, that was short. That was very short. But there's a lot of details and information in there. Starting off in the very beginning, we have, of course, that costume coming out, which I would assume is a woman. It looks like, and weirdly enough, it kind of reminds me of Optimus Prime's face a little bit. You know what I mean? But then again, it does have like horns going up the side. At the same time, it's got some like Egyptian thing going on in the background. Kind of looks like a pyramid with some Egyptian scrolling. So that's a thing. So maybe it's got something to do with Egyptian themes. But definitely as a woman, it's really hard to get like an actual good photo of this thing. But it's definitely a girl. She's got a skirt. This is like a June bug, but like a robot version of it. Anyway, then we have this going on here. This photo, which for the first time this season, you get to see Robin, Jenny, Ken, and Rita. And for some reason, they all look like they're dressed up as gangsters. Seriously, it looks like they all look like they're gangsters. Which is definitely... What theme is that? Is that Twilight? But what I find interesting is the fact that, and this is where you always have to like look behind things. It seems like whatever this is, this person's getting revealed. Because if you look at the back photo, I turned it off so you could probably see this a little bit better. See how it's just taken off in the background? Is that the same costume being revealed in the first episode? Or is that something different? I think that's something different. It's a different costume that's being revealed on whatever night this is. It almost looks like a bug because it's got like a purple head and like a slimy back. Once again, you have to pay attention to every single one of these details. I also don't know what episode this was filmed for because they're all dressed up in gangster clothes. Fast forward just a little bit more. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, and then it says 2-hour season premiere. So in January, when the show comes back, it's going to be a 2-hour-long episode. So, yeah. When it comes to The Masked Singer, that is where we're at. What do you guys think? Does this get you hyped? There's other things that have been leaking out, and a couple other things that people have been wondering about. Speaking to a few of my friends, we've been told that there is one giant celebrity coming, like one that is absolutely massive. We can't believe we even got him on the show. And going back and forth, even my friend Logan has mentioned before, that they think that the person who could be is a giant classic rock star who used to be in a band with 3 other people, and they were absolutely massive, starting off in the 60s. Those are my clues for you, right? Anything? Does that help at all? I don't know. But as soon as we get any new information on this season, I'll be the first one to let you guys know. So do make sure you are subscribed, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. I did reach out to Fox and The Masked Singer to see if it would be possible at all for me to stop by and maybe film on set. Haven't heard anything yet, but I will keep you guys updated. Once again, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up. I know this has been a weird summer, not covering anything for The Masked Singer, but if you probably saw, we did a lot of fun trips. We did a lot of little day trips, a lot of far trips, a lot of house projects. So hopefully you guys have been entertained in those kind of videos. But once again, guys, you guys are the best. Stay safe, and as always, I'll see you later. Bye.